This is the TurtleSkin Ipad Pro case from Poetic. The case itself comes in black, lime blue, lime green, and a bright purple or pink. The case itself costs $18.95 if you have Prime, with free shipping or free 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime. The case features a premium child-proof silicone with utilitarian styling with seamless Poetic design DNA, tactical side grip feature with ergonomic grip supports, unique corner protection with perforated shock absorber design to protect from extreme shock and impact, unique rear pattern with raised supports for grip and drop protection in a turtle shell design, raised air vents on the side helps keep the device cooler with longer usage, ultra thick silicone with protective coating for splash-proof protection. The case also features a little loop to help secure your Apple Pen, as I'll show you later. As shown on the website, it comes with this TurtleSkin back design that helps with grip. It has the edges that also help with grip. Here you have a little slot for your Apple Pen. Here's your camera thing, your camera hole. Here's the cooling vents that come on each corner that help with cooling off your iPad during long usage. Has a microphone hole here, here. I think that's it. Here's your power button, your volume rocker, and your charging port. It has their symbol right here and the word Poetic down here. Flipping it over, you can see the heat channels they are talking about. These help with cooling down your iPad. And as you can see here, the case itself redirects the sound that comes out of your iPad from right here. So when it's put into the case, the sound is redirected out towards your ears. You have access to your home button down here. The rubber in the center of the case is a lot flexier, but as you move outwards, the rubber gets thicker and harder. Oh, also, here's your headphone jack. Now let me show you how it looks with the iPad actually in it. Now, to get the iPad in, it's pretty simple. I won't be able to talk while I put the iPad in, so you'll just have to follow my hand movements. Now, as you saw, it's pretty easy to get the iPad in. You just slide it in, and then you pull the two corners over it. This works for either side, so it doesn't really matter how you put it in. You might press your power button while you're sliding it in. You shouldn't be taking it in and out too often, so that's not that big of a deal. So yeah, here's your excerpt for your home button. As you can see, you can see the iPad and the speaker grills are right there. And so the rubber case redirects the sound so it goes towards you. Have that here too. Here's how your camera looks in it. Perfect fit. See your microphone in there. The microphone's a bit off to the bottom of that hole, but it should be fine. It looks fine up there too. There's how the alignment's pretty good. That's how your headphone jack's looking in it. I have noticed that with some headsets, your headphone jack isn't going to want to work properly. A pair of earbuds from Sony. These have a fatter thing up here, so they don't really want to. And there's like a centimeter between the opening of the headphone jack and where the opening of the rubber case. So when you put the headphone jack in, I can get it aligned. There we go. You push it in, but it has to push against the rubber. So the rubber forces it back out. So I can't use these earbuds with this. So if your favorite earbuds have like a bigger thing like this, instead of something like this or this, then you're not going to be able to use them. But if they're like this part's real thin, or these where it's really like tall before it gets to the cord, then you should be okay. I have a lot of headphones. Here's where your Apple pin can go if you have one. It just slides right in. I know from experience, I've had it in here before. It's really snug. However, if you try putting a regular pencil in, like this mechanical pencil, it won't fit. Or it'll go in, but it's pretty loose. Unless you have one of these things right here that can clip on, then you're fine. But if you just have a normal wooden pencil, I don't have any of those in my desk, it won't work so well. Unless it's like super beefy like the Apple pencil is. So you're gonna have to think about that too. Another thing you need to think about is this case is it gets like super dirty. Like if you set it down and like if it touches dirt, it's gonna get trapped in it. You're gonna have to like put it in the sink, which you can do. It's fine. It's all rubber, silicone. But it really sucks touching your iPad and feeling all that dirt. Right now, there's none in there, but it's an awful feeling. And everything sticks to it. So you're gonna want to think about that. As a bonus, Poetic will also include this stand that will come with your case in a little Ziploc bag. If you can see that, it has the Poetic symbol on the back. And it has these nice lines in it, similar to the inside of the case, if you remember that, those heat lines. They don't do anything, they're just for decorations. It's pretty nice. It'll hold your iPad. Now, if you lean it back too far, or you press on it too much, it will fall. But that shouldn't really happen to you, just if you're really like pressing down on it. Overall, I give this case, I'd say, an 8 out of 10, just because of it not being compatible with all like headphone jacks and types, and that there's so much dirt that gets on the back that it really sucks. But other than that, I really love this case. It's definitely saved my iPad. I've had this thing for about 9 months. I haven't dropped it, but being able to set it like anywhere, not have to worry about it, it's awesome. If you don't have a case on your iPad, you can't do that, because if I set it up against my Mac, it's just gonna slowly slide out, or just not even go at all. But with the rubber, you can set it up against anything, and it will basically just not slide. And if you're in a car, you put it like back down on the dashboard, it's almost guaranteed to stay there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Like it if you liked it. The other button works too. If you have any comments about this review, how I could do it better, any comments on the case, if you have one, please tell me in the description or comments how you like it. And goodbye.